In 2004, the Daily News quoted Trump saying, "All of the women on The Apprentice flirted with me. Consciously or unconsciously. That's to be expected. You'd be surprised about the women who have thrown themselves at the Donald." Before her tragic passing, Anna Nicole Smith was one of the many women to have flirted with Trump. Trump and Smith dated for a short time in the early 90s. It is well documented that Smith had an eye for older, wealthy men. In Trump's book, Trump, The Art of the Comeback, Trump writes about being impressed by a woman's sex drive and even details incidents when married women and soon-to-be married women wanted to jump his bones. Donald Trump is ambitious. There's no question about it. Every billionaire is. Sometimes you win big and sometimes you nosedive. The Donald has tried to make money in every avenue one could think of, from vodka to his very own airline. Both ventures failed miserably. In 1989, he launched a Monopoly-like board game and creatively called it Trump, the Game. Long story short, no one was interested, and you can add that to Trump's list of failures. One of Trump's silliest ventures yet was a premium steak business. Trump's strangest gamble was when he opened up a non-accredited, for-profit college. Students were dissatisfied to say the least, and the New York Attorney General's office ultimately sued Trump University for $40 million for poor services and illegal business practices. Donald Trump is fabulously wealthy with a guilt-free attitude. Trump is also a proud Christian and has said so on numerous occasions. "People are so shocked when they find out I am Protestant. I am Presbyterian. And I go to church and I love God and I love my church," he said. During a Q&A at the Family Leadership Summit in Ames, Iowa, Trump was asked by moderator if he had ever come to God for forgiveness for his actions. Trump then replied, "I am not sure I have. I just go on and try to do a better job from there. I don't think so. I think if I do something wrong, I just try and make it right." It seems like everyone at one point in their lives has dealt with financial woes. You wouldn't think that about Trump, because he was born into a wealthy family, inheriting millions of dollars. Though, life doesn't care who you are and it can stress the best of us. Here's the scoop. In the 1990s, the real estate market crashed. The crisis significantly reduced the value and income of Trump's cherished empire. Trump lost his billionaire status. His net worth plummeted from an estimated $1.70 billion to $500 million. Donald Trump believes in negative thinking. According to the Donald, negativity can be effective. He uses it as a business tactic. Trump's been quoted saying, "It's been said that I believe in the power of positive thinking. In fact, I believe in the power of negative thinking. I happen to be very conservative in business. I always go into the deal anticipating the worst. If you plan for the worst, if you can live with the worst, the good will always take care of itself." Positive or negative, Trump is an excellent businessman and I doubt he'll change his methods now. From Obama's birth certificate to his grades at Harvard University, Trump has always been suspicious of America's first black president. He's suggested that Obama was a terrible student and is still eager to get Obama's Hawaiian birth certificate authenticated. In 2013, Trump was being quoted saying, "Sadly, because President Obama has done such a poor job as president, you won't see another black president for generations." The tower is the 12th largest building in the world, made of 11,500 glass panels. Each is made of thermal pane glass with a special coating to retain heat in the winter and cool air in the summer. Inside the luxurious penthouse, each bedroom has a glamorous view of Chicago, including the kitchen, dining, living and family rooms. The penthouse also includes an art gallery and suave media room. Trump is willing to give up the penthouse for an eager buyer. The asking price is $28 million, and that's not a typo. When pictures of Kristen Stewart cheating on her then-boyfriend Robert Pattinson with then-married Rupert Sanders were exposed to the public, it seemed like everyone had something to say, in case the global humiliation wasn't enough. Of course, Donald Trump couldn't resist from chiming in. Trump has millions of Twitter followers, so naturally he chose a reliable platform to voice his opinions. Via Twitter, the Donald wrote, "Everyone knows I am right that Robert Patterson should dump Kristen Stewart in a couple of years. He will thank me. Be smart, Robert. Everyone knows how that relationship turned out. Perhaps Trump's well-advised, heartfelt advice caused the couple to split, or maybe it was the cheating with the married guy thing. One can never be sure of these things." When Trump's youngest son, Barron, was born in 2006, he was 60. Really old men impregnating younger women aren't unheard of. However, the age gaps are still mind-boggling. If you do the math, by the time Barron Trump turns 20, his father will be months away from his 80th birthday. I guess when your dad has billions, anything can be considered common. Trump's Twitter features a picture with the caption, "When both parties hate you, America loves you." That statement is almost correct, but I doubt America loves Trump. He has pissed off the entire Latino community, and in 1991 he was quoted saying, "Laziness is a trait in blacks." Trump may be despised by all, but he does command respect. Nevertheless, the nation is definitely intrigued by the $4.1 billion man known as Donald Trump.